put a little bit more effort in bed with your girlfriend, make her a little bit happier, still then cook your breakfast, gives you a little bit extra time to work. Before you know it, you got to be dead. That's how I got mine.
Booyah! Let's go, man. We are now in the building, and you know exactly what time it is. It's the MK Podcast, episode number 2, and we're coming at you with Giving Game to a Lame, Part 1. It's going to be a new segment where basically we have these bozo-ass bozos send us in emails about their relationship issues or whatever the case may be, and all bullshit aside, we'll give them game. You know, this isn't for sensitive people. This is something where we're going to give you the game, homie. That's the only way you're going to be able to really fix your situation. So bear with it and this is not for the weak, as I've said. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic over to Kane, let him say what he's got to say, and then we're going to get into this email.
You already know what it is, man. I'm over here trying to adjust my hat. But back here, Surf Smoke Game on the ground for them Hunger Hounds who just got the pound and are ready for the next round. So make sure you grab your snacks, your drinks, your weed, whatever the case may be, because we finna jump right into this episode. So make sure that y'all strap yourselves in, because it's going to be an interesting one. So don't get your panties in a bunch. Don't get your gooch wet. It's just part of the game, man.
Just part of the game. So without further ado, I'm going to read this email, and then Kane is going to be able to react to it first, and then I'll give my opinion. So I'm not going to say the person's name. What I'm going to do is just in place of the name, I'm going to use the word bitch. So we have an email from a bitch, and the subject is, need some advice. I think I'm losing myself. Hey, I don't really know how to start this or who else to talk to, but I need to get this off my chest. My name is Mike, and I've been with my girlfriend for a little over 3 years now. Lately, I feel like I've been stuck in a loop that's draining everything out of me. My peace, my self-worth, and my sanity. Long story short, I found out she cheated on me a few months ago. She admitted it after I confronted her with proof. At first, I was ready to walk away, but then came the tears, the apologies, the "it was a mistake, I didn't mean anything" speech.
Stop, bro. Somebody cheats, you got to go, because they're going to do it again. They're going to give you them crocodile tears just so that you don't kick them out. Don't take them back, bro. You're gonna be even more misery. It's better for you to go through the pain of breaking up with somebody because they cheated on you, and to come out on the other side like a phoenix rising from the ashes, and to remain in whatever relationship that you're in if you take her back, because it's just gonna get worse and worse.
And, you know, this is when I argue that scarcity is a problem that a lot of guys suffer with. When you really don't have a lot of options, when you don't feel like you're worth something, you will literally listen to pleas like this. It doesn't matter how long you know someone. If they've showed you any example of treachery, they are to no longer be associated with you. And this guy, you know, bitch is just showing right now that he really don't got a lot going on. So we'll continue as we proceed. She promised to change, and I convinced myself I should give her another chance. Fast forward to now, things haven't really changed. If anything, they've gotten worse. She still talks to the same guy she cheated on me with, says I'm insecure for asking about it, and turns everything around on me. Half the time I feel like I'm being gaslit. The other half I'm trying to convince myself I'm overthinking. Bruh, you...
Say that it's gonna get worse and worse, bro. Did I not just say that it? Come on, bro. I legit just said that right before you read that part. I just said if you stay in that relationship, it's gonna get worse. What you need to do is tell her to get up out your house, throw all her stuff out on the curb. Whether the trash truck come and pick it up or she come pick it up, it don't matter. And you need to start worrying about yourself. You need to build yourself up. If you fat, then you probably are. You got low self-esteem, which means that you probably are insecure, because you know that she's probably not getting her needs met and she don't have attraction for you no more. So she's going out and finding these other dudes that she's attracted to, and the only reason why she's crying and begging for you to stay is because she knows that you have some sort of you have a very base level stability meaning you have a roof over your head, you have a little bit of food on the table, so she don't have to pay for that roof over her head, she don't have to pay for that food on the table, but she can go out and do whatever she wants. But she's not attracted to you no more, she's just using you. So you need to kick her out and you need to get to the gym.
And a bitch like this, man, you know, a lot of times the reason why this happens is because she showed signs that she was scandalous in the beginning, but you bypassed it and used to probably be a better version of yourself. Maybe you were making more money at the time, your physique was square business, you had things going on. But once you got with her, you felt like that was your purpose in life. You fulfilled your mission. You know, you feel like the position and the reason why you were put on earth has now been fulfilled. You believe that God sent her from hell above. Like, you literally can't make this up. And now you've let yourself go, and you know, now she's letting you go and she's fucking with another guy, and here you are basically telling yourself that you're going to tolerate this. But let me tell you something, homie. A hoe is a hoe. Yeah. Now, what you got to realize is when a hoe is a hoe and you realize you were a hoe, you got to let the hoe go. Don't be mad at a hoe for being a hoe. Be mad at yourself for continuing to stay with a hoe. So
I guarantee you, if you wasn't fat before when you got with her, you probably started to get more laid back because you wanted to spend time with your female. You wanted to be up her ass all the time, and then you let you, and now she don't like what you become. That's your fault.
Square business, man. So with that being said, he said, I stay because I keep holding on to the version of her from the beginning, the one who used to make me feel like I mattered. But now I'm constantly anxious, second guessing myself, and honestly feeling like I'm not good enough. My friends say I should leave, but they don't see what I see, or maybe I don't want to admit they're right.
Hey, Mike, whatever your name is, I need you to take your right hand, raise it up, and slap yourself across your right cheek. Take your left hand, raise it up, slap yourself across the left cheek, and do that about 5 times each. Knock some sense into your own brain. Come on now. Your friends is telling you to leave. You need to listen to them. Kick that hoe out.
And he said, I'm not really looking for someone to tell me what to do. Well, too goddamn bad, bitch. You should have never sent me this email. But I could use some perspective. Am I crazy for staying? Nigga, you're beyond crazy. You're fucking stupid. Is there ever a way to rebuild trust after this kind of betrayal, or am I just scared to be alone?
Nope.
I appreciate you taking the time to read this. Sincerely, bitch.
Now,
It's funny because from now on, I'm going to keep it as bitch, but you actually guessed the name of the person that emailed. Like, that's literally the fucking name. And you didn't even see the email. So that's crazy. But you're scared of being with yourself because you will realize that in the 3 years or how many years you said you were with, I already forgot, you did not work on yourself. It's like the cold part about it is a lot of people in the relationship with themselves when they get into a relationship with somebody else. You broke up with yourself and you started dating this girl. And now
how did I break up with
you have
myself?
to get back with yourself because you can't escape yourself. You can escape a hoe, but you can't escape yourself. You don't want to be alone, and you rather be with a hoe than be by yourself with God. That's square, bro. Let me tell you something. There is no, when you grown, shit like this, once somebody do it, there ain't no taking it back, homie. Cut them off. You don't got to hate and have larceny and hatred and all that other bullshit, but you just got to realize this ain't the one for me. And you probably got to go and get 2 more. Square business. Scarcity creates a bitch. Having options gives you a choice.
But how did I break up with myself? I didn't break up with myself. What would you say to somebody who says that?
I just punch him in the face and tell him, don't come to me with that. But, you know, this shit's just crazy, bro. You know, like, these dudes are just cope and they're just in denial. And, like, brother, like, you know, all bullshit aside, you need to quit being a bitch. You need to realize that she's a hoe. And when you got a hoe, Elsa once wrote a song in a movie called Frozen. Let it go. So a hoe gonna be a hoe, and that's something that you got to know. So thank you, bitch, for sending in emails. And to anybody else out there, man, make sure you go ahead and send in an email, or you already know the way to contact, man. So get it in, and we'll go ahead and review it. You know, we'll keep it anonymous and everything like that, man. So shout out to everybody. You know, we're just going to give you guys the best game. We're going to do it in our way and our strategy. So with that being said, Kane, any last words for the bitch and what he should do?
Yeah, no. One thing I wanted to say pertaining to the question that he asked whenever he said, is there any way to build back trust after something like this? When it comes to like physically and cheating intimately, no. There ain't no way you can rebuild that trust. Now, if like she like entertained a dude, like conversation wise, maybe while y'all out or something, you could check her on it. But even then, I wouldn't think, okay, well, I told her, so she not know. I would still keep an eye out. I would still keep an eye out, because if she's entertaining dudes, conversation wise, she's gonna end up doing something else more serious later on down the road, like when she cheated on you. So, yeah, man, she got to be all for you or not at all for you. And right now, she is not at all for you. So you need to leave her. Tell her to get out, because y'all done. I don't care how long y'all been together. Once somebody cheats, it's over. That tie has been severed. It's done. Go be with the dude you cheated on. And I guarantee you, either he's probably a bum, or he's probably probably looks 100 times better than you, and probably has things that he can give her that you don't, because you let yourself go, because you thought that you had the one. You know, Andrew Tate don't even let his females live with him, because when a dude move in with a female, he starts to let himself go, because oh man, why do you think so many 40-year-old dudes that are in marriages are so fat? You barely see a 40-year-old man that's married in shape, period, because they let themselves go. You can't let yourself go because you get in a relationship. You have to love yourself before you can love someone else.
Man, that was facts, man. So with that being said, shout out to everybody for tuning in and tapping in and giving game to Elaine Part 1. We got so much more to talk about. Elon Musk, dropped from the Trump administration, all this other shit going on. FDA went off on Gay 8 today. Trump pardoned NBA YoungBoy today. He pardoned Larry Hoover. He pardoned a whole bunch of people, but one person he didn't pardon was your boy Diddy. So there's a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot coming up. And so with that being said, Kane, send us on up out of here before I play this outro.
Yeah, man. So make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else y'all know. And we out. Peace.
You can put a little bit more effort in bed with your girlfriend, make her a little bit happier, still then cook your breakfast, give you a little bit extra time to work. Before you know it, you got to be dead. That's how I got mine.